Hi everyone, and thanks so much for joining me here on Tips and Trips presented by Ingles. We're here on the set of the Ingles Table, where we just wrapped a day of filming on some fantastic new recipe videos that we'll be bringing you in the coming weeks. On today's show, we're visiting a brand new treehouse resort in Sevierville, Tennessee. Aaron and Kelly give us some great tips for creating some fun DIY planters. We explore a great southern town in Hickory, North Carolina. We get ready for a picnic with the Southern Table. We nerd out at a comic book store in Greenville, and we see what the art scene is doing in Western North Carolina. But first up, Aaron and Kelly help us out with a great fun gift idea from the Southern Table.
Hello to you and welcome to the Southern Table. Today we are sharing an easy and thoughtful gift idea for any occasion.
And it's featuring the one and only water tumbler, the oversized tumbler that everyone seems to be carrying these days.
You can't turn around without seeing these, so we thought these could be the inspiration for all these fun gift sets, and you're getting really two gifts in one.
And they hold quite a bit of items.
They
so
do.
This is a really great set.
We love it. Our theme today, a little lemonade or lemon theme, if you will, and it comes together so easily.
And really easy. We've popped the lid off, which we're going to tie back on. But the first step is to really stuff it with some tissue paper so all the items you'll be adding are going to stay in place.
That's what it's all about, so you can actually see the gift on top. We're adding a little lemonade mix right to the top, of course, to go with their theme.
A beautiful spoon to stir it up with. I love this.
And then we're going to add a little lemon in there, because why not? It goes with their theme and it looks so beautiful. We've used a barbecue skewer. We're just going to pierce that right there and then stick it right down in the front to hold it in place.
And we did the same for the gift card, which you could tape on, add to the tag, but you could also add to the skewers just for a little extra something special.
And we were saying as you add these items, you may have to move them around so that you can see them, so that they're displayed like you like. But then you just add a little gift confetti right into the front to finish it off. Just gives it a high-end look.
And then the gift tag is simply a greeting card that we picked up at the store, or you could use an older one that you have lying around the house. Trim that down, add the ribbon, and of course tying on the lid with some more ribbon, because why not?
Yes, we love the idea on all of our gifts of using different colors of ribbon, even different textures and patterns.
I'll hold it still for you.
Kind of finishes everything off.
It does.
And gives it that high-end gift shop look, if you will.
But this is really easy to put together.
Simple.
And it's fun to shop for, especially when you're following a theme. How cute is that?
Or coming up with different themes for the occasion.
Yes, and speaking of that, we have a few inspiration ideas for you for those gift sets, starting with this one back to school idea.
We love this school one. This would be perfect for a teacher or really anyone. You've got all your school supplies inside. Again, we've used the old trick where you add the apple right to the skewer, drop it down inside. But again, the ribbons, it just pulls the whole look
We bundled
together.
the pins and the pencils together with some tape to hold those in place, but really easy and again, quick and a fun idea someone's going to be really excited to receive.
And then we love the idea of adding just some beautiful flowers. It really is two gifts in one, but what a great way to display those and hand it off.
And effortless and affordable, which we're all about when we're putting together those gift sets.
I'm just wondering which one you're picking up.
I know, it's hard to decide.
I know, I can't narrow it down. And we're going to break all of these down for you if you head to our website, southerntableshow.com.
And remember, there's always a place for you
at the Southern Table, presented by Ingles.
We'll see y'all next time.
Thanks, Aaron and Kelly. And guys, if you're like me and need a little step-by-step assistance to pull off that gift set, make sure and check out southerntableshow.com for those oh-so-helpful instructions. Well, up next, we're setting out on the Ingles Open Road and taking to the trees. If you're looking for a swanky escape into nature that also makes you feel like a kid again, then this is definitely the place for you. Take a look.
I'm Chris Bainbridge, inviting you to take a ride with me. This is an amazing place to find adventure in all shapes and sizes. Ingles has sent me on a mission to bring you the very best of what our beautiful home has to offer. Food, fun, nature, music, and more. All affordable and all out of the ordinary. This is the Ingles Open Road.
Today we're taking in some spectacular Smoky Mountain views, treetop style. That's because we're visiting a boutique hotel tucked into a gorgeous 85-acre estate in East Tennessee that will have you living your best adult life, feeling like a kid again in your very own treehouse.
Yep, Treehouse. Welcome to Stellara. Located in Sevierville, this 10-property escape features some of the fanciest tree houses this side of Swiss Family Robinson. Complete with kitchenettes, swanky bathrooms, fireplaces, yes, fireplaces, in a treehouse, and more. These are not the fort from the Sandlot, people, but it's not all grown-up fun. They are tree houses after all.
The Rigel has its own spiral slide when the spiral staircase is feeling just a little too grown up for your taste. Plus, there are hammock chairs, telescopes, and more, like hot tubs.
That's right, I said hot tubs. On your own private roof deck. I'm telling you, you're gonna wanna move in. And that's not all. I haven't even shown you the mirror homes yet.
The mirror homes on property feature floor-to-ceiling mirrored windows that reflect the beauty of nature all around you, and inside, it's practically like there are no walls at all.
These are beautiful spaces that bring the very best modern conveniences into the natural world. It's your perfect oasis after a day spent exploring the Smoky Mountains. From the fire pits to the saunas to the hot tubs, there are so many extra accents that you will love experiencing during your stay. There's also an on-site meditation labyrinth, a hammock garden, and private hiking trails.
I'm telling you guys, there is such a feeling of calm and serenity here. Just breathing in that mountain air and looking out at the wilderness beyond, you can't help but feel relaxed.
So if you're planning your escape to the mountains, let the stars guide you to Stellara.
To learn more and plan your visit, go to openroadshow.com. Your weekend is waiting on the Ingalls Open Road. Guys, if you're looking ahead to plan a great getaway for that fall break, Stellara is the perfect place for some pampering in the Smokies. Well, up next, Aaron and Kelly are giving some fantastic decorating tips with some upcycling ideas. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Tips and Trips presented by Ingalls, as we're taking you to some of the top destinations around and giving you a special look at the top trends in food and fashion. And that's what we're looking at next. Aaron and Kelly from the Southern Table are back, taking arts and crafts to the next level with some DIY planters. Check it out.
Hello and welcome to the Southern Table. We are transforming your everyday plastic storage container into a fabulous accessory for your home.
You are going to love this DIY because we love it. These beautiful, colorful planters are everywhere right now. They're really trending, but they can be pricey. So today we're showing you how to DIY those and make a dupe for much less.
And something that really speaks to your personality too,
love
which we are all
these.
about that. Okay, speaking of those plastic storage containers, you can pick these up at most discount stores for just a few dollars. So again, this is not going to cost a lot of money.
Yes, and we are loving the scalloped edge on all of these. It gives it that high-end look, but again, just a few dollars for each of these. They turn out fabulous.
And the first step is to use some good old spray paint
It's
to
all
get the
about
color you desire.
Yes, you're going to spray those on the outside and the inside. That really makes a huge difference when you're displaying
Right.
stuff.
And then let that sit to dry, and we're going to get to the fun glitzy glam part of this project.
We love a little gold etching or
Yes.
gold paint on almost anything. So we found these wooden knobs at a craft store, and you're just going to add some gold metallic paint to that. Set those aside and let those dry for just a bit. And then we love the embellishments,
Yes.
using that gold, carrying it over to
The embellishments are so fun. And
my
we're really
goodness.
using, again, drawer pulls for
That's
these.
right.
They've got lots of different shapes and themes that you could choose from. We love the classic lion head look.
It is such a classy look. Again, we found these online for just a few dollars, but it really pulls that look together. You could use anything there. Vintage jewelry, just something fun and flashy in the
yes.
front.
Okay, back to this once it dries and some more of that gold coming into play.
Yes, we're going to etch that around and outline it in that gold. It just makes it pop and stand out. You can do this with a
Yeah.
basic ruler to straight line it. You can
Get a friend to hold it
you
for you.
get a friend to do
So
this.
it's nice
this
and
is a fun
straight.
craft
I know.
together, right?
A girls' night project.
A girls' night project for
Just
sure.
for you.
You could use painter's tape for this, or even just a piece of paper.
And you don't need a lot of that glue
You don't.
paint. It honestly will go
Really
a long
fast.
way.
but you're just going to go around the top edge of that, and then we also outlined this one
Right.
on the bottom edge as well.
That dries fast.
It really dries fast. Lastly, adding the feet.
Yes, glue those back on. Your glue gun will work, or just some heavy duty glue, and you have this beautiful planter or storage container that can be used so many different ways.
Yes, we love storing our fruit in those. Of course, fresh flowers. The possibilities are endless.
If you're hosting a party, you could put your silverware in that, your
Yes.
disposables, even your napkins in the bathroom. I mean, the possibilities are endless.
Yes, and you can even use these as a little gift vessel. Add some beautiful
I
things
love that
in them and
idea.
hand it off as a gift.
So easy and affordable. We're able
affordable.
to get that high-end look for less.
We're going to break this down for you if you head to southerntableshow.com.
And remember, there's always a place for you.
At the Southern Table, presented by Ingalls.
We'll see y'all next time.
I know they talked about that as a fun girls' night project, but I'm also seeing that as a great craft to do with the kiddos or grandkids. Well, up next, we're hitting the road again, and this time, we're heading to a famous furniture town in the foothills of the Blue Ridge. Take a look. Today we're checking out an awesome town halfway between Charlotte and Asheville that's named after a bar. Yep, the first building in the town was a tavern along an old stagecoach route built under a huge tree. A hickory tree. That's right, this town was originally named Hickory Tavern, and the name was eventually shortened to just Hickory. It became famous as one of the furniture capitals of the world, and today we're exploring its vibrant downtown and popping into a few can't-miss places for your weekend adventures. We're starting things off getting properly caffeinated at Tasteful Beans Coffee House, where we're ordering up some amazing beverages and delicious bites. Tasteful Beans has been a staple of downtown Hickory since 2001. This coffee and tea house, cafe, and gallery is committed to specialty coffee and teas, healthy food, local art, and their vibrant downtown community. They even have a high tea experience in the afternoons if you're feeling like a little extra culture. And speaking of culture, up next, we're going right next door to Trade Alley Art Gallery. This is a member-owned gallery of artists and artisans who create for the good people of Hickory and us visitors too. This place showcases up to 30 local artists, presenting a wide range of media and styles, including a beautiful variety of paintings, sculpture, pottery, glass, jewelry, textiles, furniture, wood creations, and more. The vibe here is friendly, informal, and certainly inspiring. Finally, we are finishing things up with a little childlike wonder here at Lulu's Corner. This place is 2 floors of fun featuring a little bit of everything for the young and young at heart. Or big, silly kid at heart. Lulu's Corner got its start in 2008, and since then has been delighting visitors with a unique collection of items that you just can't find at a lot of the big box stores. With lots of local items and some of your classic favorites, there's something for everyone here. And that might just be the case for the town of Hickory itself. Definitely a place to put on your list for your next adventure. To learn more and plan your visit, go to openroadshow.com. Your weekend is waiting on the Ingalls Open Road. Hickory is a great town to explore here on the doorstep of fall. Well, coming up next, Aaron and Kelly are getting us ready for the perfect picnic. Stick around, we'll be right back. Welcome back to Tips and Trips, where we're bringing you the best of destinations and decor. And with this next segment, Aaron and Kelly are getting us ready for the perfect picnic with some fun thrifting finds and Ingalls classics. Check it out.
Hello to you and welcome to the Southern Table. We are hosting a Southern picnic party today.
We love the idea of turning a meal into a memory, and this picnic style is perfect for your friends, family, even a large-scale gathering, and it comes together so easily.
Yes, we've repurposed items, and we're also saving you lots of money because this doesn't take a lot to create, just a few items to elevate your party,
Right.
and again, celebrate that moment.
That's what it's all about, carrying that theme throughout our table. Hey, we let our friends at Ingalls handle all the food prep, so we could really focus in on all the special details starting with these sandwiches.
I love a good sandwich tray. We repurposed this charcuterie board to hold all of our sandwiches today, and then the little details make it so special.
They really do. So we took the pre-made sandwiches, and then we found 2 disposable napkins of different patterns. We've used the solid yellow, of course, to go with their tablescape, and then a beautiful green and white gingham, and then we have tied that up with just some cooking twine. It's simple, but it really does elevate the look.
A lot of charm with those little napkins.
So homey and beautiful.
Yes. Okay, we got to talk about your side item at your party. We love the sides
We
at any
love
gathering.
all of the sides, for sure.
Especially the pasta salad. And how cute are these mini canning jars? We decided to serve them up that way to give you your own individual serving. So cute.
So cute, so Southern. This is a staple in the South. And then we've used, again, that same theme, carrying it right over the green and white gingham ribbon. And then we've tied the disposable silver right on the top. So that really is, you grab it, put it on your plate, but it's going to look so pretty.
And in a matter of seconds, you've transformed that pasta salad into something adorable. This is a spice rack from the pantry that we're using to stage those on just to add to the presentation. Something you already probably have at home.
We always say shop your home, because chances are if you're hosting a party and you're using a specific theme, you have things already to go along with that
I've
theme.
never seen cuter pasta salad.
I'm in love. Okay, let's talk about our drink. We love the idea of making your drink also coordinate with your table. And again, we've carried that theme right over to our lemonade, again in these canning jars, and we've used the napkins and a little special bow on that to just make it come alive.
And when it comes to your drinks, think of some of the accents. Just some lemons and limes thrown in that pitcher really turns the party up.
Oh.
Just a little touch, again, of freshness as we're into that picnic theme, if you will.
That's what it's all about. Speaking of, this picnic basket is one of our favorites. Again, a vintage picnic basket that we picked up thrifting, but we've used it so many times, and it just really brings the theme alive.
Affordable, easy, and effortless. You're ready to host and have that picnic for your friends and family.
Have a little fun. Hey, you can find all of these ideas. We're breaking them down for you when you head to southerntableshow.com.
And remember, there's always a place for you.
At the Southern Table, presented by Ingalls.
We'll see y'all next time.
Cheers to you, Aaron and Kelly, and thank you very much, ladies. Well, up next, we're taking a trip to an amazing comic book store that's out of this world. Take a look. Oh, hi! Just your friendly neighborhood travel host here, dropping in for a little fun and adventure. These flights get so long. If only I had some decent reading material.
Welcome to Borderlands Comics and Games. All right, cards and multi-sided dice on the table. I've never been a big comic book guy. So I have my trusty sidekick Jacob with me today showing me the ropes, flipping through some classics and checking out some new titles that I very much never knew existed.
When I think comic books, I think Batman, Superman, X-Men, but other than the superheroes in super tight spandex, a lot of our pop culture icons got their start in these illustrated beauties. Annie, Men in Black, The Rocketeer, The Mask, The Walking Dead, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and the list goes on and on.
So believe it or not, even if you're not into comics, you're probably into comics. And what a great place for a newbie like me to enter into this world of art-filled imagination. And speaking of imagination,
Borderlands is also an upstate gaming hub. You can buy classic video games, play board games, and role-playing games in person with other humans. D&D has been making a major comeback, and others like Star Wars Legion, Pokemon, and Armada have aficionados coming in to take on their latest quest.
I gotta be honest, stepping into a comic book store is probably not something I would typically do left to my own devices. But this place is awesome. It's totally different from anything I'd normally take on, and that's a good thing.
And the out of the ordinary gets even more out there later this year as Ingalls joins forces with Borderlands to present South Carolina Comic-Con here in Greenville coming up in April. So, if you need a little primer, step right through these doors.
Whether you're flipping through the pages of a new world of fun and fantasy, immersing yourself in a game of strategy, or just checking out some retro merch, Borderlands is a great place to dive into a whole host of onomatopoeia-infused action.
To learn more and plan your visit, go to openroadshow.com. Your weekend is waiting on the Ingalls Open Road. Oh, Up next, we've got one more weekend destination for you in Asheville. I'll see you back here after the break. Welcome back to Tips and Trips. We've got one more destination for you today as we take you to a great gallery in the land of Skye. Check it out.
I'm Chris Bainbridge, inviting you to take a ride with me. This is an amazing place to find adventure in all shapes and sizes. Ingalls has sent me on a mission to bring you the very best of what our beautiful home has to offer. Food, fun, nature, music, and more. All affordable and all out of the ordinary. This is the Ingalls Open Road.
A few years ago on the show, we featured an eclectic area of Asheville that had become home to a large and diverse group of artists and artisans. The area is the River Arts District, and by the very nature of its location, it was heavily damaged during Hurricane Helene. So we wanted to track down some of those amazing artists from the RAD and find out, where are they now?
Well, several of them that were not wiped out in the flood have returned to their spaces. After a major cleanup effort, spots like Trackside Studios and Philip D'Angelo's studio are back, creating amazing works and welcoming patrons to return to the district and peruse the paintings, sculpture, jewelry, and more that grace this funky corner of the city.
But not all the artists could return to the RAD. Either their spaces were gone completely, damaged beyond repair, or just not safe to return to. So, where did some of those artists wind up? I'm excited to show you.
This is the Outpost. Located on an equally funky Lexington Avenue in downtown Asheville, the Outpost is an artist gallery that features a wide variety of the creators and makers who needed a space to share their art with an audience, and we are happy to explore.
Some of the art on display and for sale here represents galleries currently open in the RAD, like Pink Dog Creative and The Wedge. It's an effort to let folks know that the upper RAD has reopened. But for those unable to do so, this is an awesome place to get their art out in the open and in front of Outpost guests, ready to take home a little culture.
From captivating paintings to moving sculptures to fun fibers, the Outpost is a wonderful representation of the River Arts District in miniature.
And while you're here, you can learn about how you can help the Asheville arts community continue its rebound post-Helene.
So do your creative side a favor and check out the Outpost on Lexington in downtown Asheville and help this arts-driven community continue its comeback.
To learn more and plan your visit, go to openroadshow.com. Your weekend is waiting on the Ingalls Open Road. A big thanks to all of our destinations on today's show. Thanks to Aaron and Kelly from the Southern Table for all of the beautiful and inspiring ideas. And thanks so much to you for joining us here on Tips and Trips presented by Ingalls. We'll see you next time.